Binabati ang Filam Journal Radio mula sa himpilan ng Rainier Avenue Radio. Ako po si Rolly Polintan at ang kasama natin na si Bobby Abutin.
Audio. Nakamute ka, Tito.
magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Magandang tanghali, ibig ko sabihin. At magandang gabi po naman po dyan sa Italy and magandang umaga sa Pilipinas. Magandang ang ating panahon dito sa Seattle at sana magtuloy itong mga panahon nato dahil maganda ang bukas ang weather, kailangan maganda dahil marami po tayong gagawin, mamimigay tayo ng pagkain from 10:30 to 2 o'clock. Pag-uusapan natin yan at meron ho tayong dadating na guest na si Maricres Valdez. Iniintay lang namin mag-on. And Alvin, in behalf of course, my co-host Bobby Abutin and the regular co-host starting today, every Thursday will be Maricres Valdez, but papasok po siya. Go ahead, Alvin. Introduce mo naman yung sarili mo, yung mahusay na director at producer ng show namin ng Filam Journal Radio.
Hello, magandang tapahan mo na dyan, di ba?
Okay lang yan.
Palakpakan tayo para masaya. Yan.
Yan.
Hello, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Magandang araw, magandang gabi, magandang tanghali. At lahat ng magandang pangyayari sa inyo ay talagang ipagdiwang natin. It's January 14 at konti na lang, mukhang maraming piyestahan ngayong January.
Kalilipas lang yung piyesta ng Quiapo, hindi ba?
Yes, so yung piyesta kaya talaga lahat ay nabiriwang at maraming salamat sa pagtutok dito sa ating Filam Radio. Ayan, kaya syempre naman narito po tayo. Tito Rolly, kumusta ka dyan?
Okay lang, maganda nga ang panahon eh. Sumisikat ang araw. For the last 10 days, nakikita ko na yung araw mula kahapon. Kaya,
dito para kami hintay naman na mga balita naman dito para naman mag-snow daw kami. Diyos ko. Paano ba?
Alam mo naman.
Hindi kami sanay dito sa Rome. Totoo, hindi kami sanay na may snow dito sa Rome. Baka maraming madisgrasya. No, hindi pa. Pero mga balita, they are anticipating na magkaka-snow daw. Siyempre, kinakabahan din ng marami because we're not, parang hindi naman kami sanay na may snow dito. Nag-snow ba dyan, Tito Rolly?
Wala. Alam mo kung magka-snow sa Seattle every 5 years. Kaya we're expecting next year to have a snow. Kasi noong 2017 ang huling snow rate matindi. Kaya nga anyway,
Nahihirapan ba kayo kung may snow dyan?
Alam mo, medyo mahirap dahil every 5 years nga kung dumating, siyempre hindi na iiwasan yung disgrasya. Alam mo naman, pagka may snow. Kaya yan, pag nagkaroon kayo ng snow, asahan mo maraming, yung masyadong slippery ang road. Ang sabi nga namin dito sa Seattle, kami mga Pinoy, alam mo naman ang Pilipino, kung mag-drive, akala nila nasa Pilipinas pa rin sila. Alam mo naman yan. Alam mo, sinasabi namin, walang mahusay na driver sa snow. Yan ang
kaya talaga kailangan mag-ingat, Talagang mag-ingat tayo pag mga ganyan yung mga natin.
Talagang mahirap. Talagang mahirap. Anyway, kung entertain muna natin habang iniintay natin si Maricres, entertain natin. Let's play our first song. Hindi yan kay Maricres. Yung ang first song natin.
Ano ba itong music na to? Siyempre, muna tayo. Anong music to, Tito Rolly?
Kay Willie Garte. Meron
Oh,
ka ba
illegal.
niyan?
Ano to? Bawal na gamot ba to?
Hindi, tibok ng puso.
Ay,
Bobby Ugarte.
okay. Akala ko na. Okay, we'll be playing habang tayo nasa background din. We can play the song. Okay? So
Yes,
we'll be
yes, yes.
playing ano. Okay.
Yeah.
Music from Willie Gate.
Ugarte. Alam mo naman yan.
Ay, kaya talaga kailangan.
Hello?
Alvin, my request is here. Alvin. Alvin.
Sorry about the wait. Hi,
No,
everyone.
yeah. Let's wait. Thank you.
Hello. Magandang umaga sa inyo lahat. Hi, Tito Rolly. Good
Yeah,
morning,
that's
everyone.
good morning. Yeah, Alvin is here, our producer and our director. Alvin, that's my
Hello.
request.
Hello, Marie
Hello to
Yeah.
Chris.
Alvin.
Yeah.
Hi, magandang umaga
Grabe,
po.
ganda. Dito sa
Ito
gitna yan,
naman
ang
po.
ganda-ganda naman kasi.
Ay, grabe. Siyempre, Pilipino naman tayo.
At
Pogi at
saka ano,
maganda.
pang Miss Universe kaya yung beauty niya, di ba?
Ah,
Tito Rolly.
thank you po. No, it's an honor to have, participated sa Miss Universe Philippines as Miss Universe
Wow.
Montenupa City. So parang, it's a
Wow.
great
Galing,
platform and I had a great experience naman po. Even afterwards, madaming ganap to serve and then also partake
True.
in helping our Filipino-American community dito sa Seattle, sa
Saka ulit,
Washington State.
Tito, how,
Alam mo,
natorpe
Alvin.
naman ako magtanong.
Alam mo, Alvin.
Okay naman po,
Ano,
pwede.
Alvin, si Maricres has
Yes po.
participated in so many pageant. Alam mo yung ABS-CBN na Miss Earth, di ba?
Yes po.
Yeah, 2017 siya sa Miss Earth.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah,
dati.
And to tell you the truth, yung mother niya is one of the
Mhm.
Filipino community leaders in Tacoma, a
Uh-huh.
city, suburb of Seattle. Kaya to give you a background, nandyan siya. Tsaka katulong natin siya bukas. Kaya pag nag-live tayo, she will handle much of the talking sa live natin bukas.
Yeah,
Sa,
tomorrow nga pala,
ano,
we will be having,
oo,
Marie Chris, tomorrow we will be having our community, ano ba, project.
food distribution,
Yes
the
po.
outreach
And
project.
maybe you can help us tomorrow for the,
Siyempre, I love
Oh,
volunteering.
for, yes,
Even
please,
last time.
yeah, please handle na ma-live natin sa page ng
Sure.
Filam Radio. Ano po, Tito Rolly? Tito Rolly, ano bang
yes, yes,
gusto na?
yes,
Ako naman ang
definitely.
magtanong kay Marie Chris kung anong mga na pwede naming malaman.
Hey, let her do it by herself. Alam mo, ano to mahusay magsalita. And she's a medical student in the Philippines. Alam mo, magdodoktor to.
Talaga? Anong
Dahil yung
pinag-aaralan niya?
grandparents nito.
Online
Yeah,
na, online na. Kasi, shut down
go
yung
ahead.
mga schools.
Tell,
We're in person,
tell,
lockdown na naman sa Pilipinas. So, online lahat. So, nandito
yeah.
ko sa
So
States.
you can have your medical studies even here in the
So, ganun
United
pala.
States,
So,
doon
pag
sa Pilipinas.
lockdown sa Philippines, punta akong US.
No, kasi actually, yung plano ko, yung pinaka-plan ko is just to spend time with my family for the holidays kasi yung lola ko, may
Hmm.
hindi siya sobrang yung health niya is not very strong.
Yeah,
So I wanted to
she's
Uh-huh.
an
spend at
old
least
one.
Christmas. And then actually this past December 10th, yung was kasi medyo sad naman to. There are two of my uncles who passed away this past year. So two of
Mhm.
her sons passed away, and
And
then the
your
day
dad passed away
after,
last year. And your dad
yeah, the
passed
year
away last
before
year.
that, 2019. So, my
Mhm.
grandmother had a stroke in December 11th, the day after my uncle Fernando's funeral in Canada, and so
Mhm.
parang it's just I also want to be with my family because it's like, oh, anytime I can be in the Philippines, but really right now I feel like, especially with so much
Mhm.
loss in our family, I feel like my family needs me right now. So, and
Yeah.
it's also great to spend time with my mom, yung kapatid ko, yung younger brother ko, si Bibo, at tsaka sa lola ko, syempre, and yung aso ko. Sobrang cute. Maybe one of these shows I'll bring her on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Anyway,
ang ano naman, talagang si Marie Chris talaga. So, ah, ano ko lang kailan ka for Miss Universe Muntinlupa as
Yes.
candidate?
So as a
when?
candidate, it was grabe naman po, once in a lifetime experience to represent in the first ever Miss
Mhm.
Universe Philippines pageant for the entire Philippines. Kasi before, it was only part of Binibining Pilipinas, which is still
Yeah?
great. Pero this is their first year that they had a standalone pageant for Miss Universe Philippines.
Mhm.
So grabe, it was such an honor to be the first from our city there. Kasi yung Muntinlupa City is where my dad and my mom built our home there 14 years ago. And then Muntinlupa City is also the Emerald City of the Philippines. And ako, born sa Emerald City of the state of Seattle, Washington. So, it's really yung
Talaga
coincidence
isang
lang.
kulay nila, ano?
Yeah.
Coincidence
Grabe,
yan.
grabe.
Kaya,
Hindi lang
kaya,
coincidence, pero talagang
Yeah.
destino niya talaga
Grabe,
mag-ano.
pinaka meant to be naman. That's all I feel
right.
is, and this
Ah,
one, it was given by,
siguro, Maricres,
Miss Workback, Pia
oh yeah.
Workback. So I always
Yeah, so
Oh,
love,
that's it.
nice.
Okay.
yeah,
Maricres
it's
and
their
Alvin.
business.
Yeah.
Maricres and
Yes, Tito
Alvin.
Rolly.
Yeah.
Yes po.
Siguro, Maricres, you can help the Copao to make Muntinlupa a sister city.
I
Para
would love
both are
that.
emerald. We can work that out. Alam mo,
Yes.
isa sa ano yan.
Siyempre.
And we'll invite
Why not?
the Metro Manila governor and the mayor at the same time. Para
Why
dalhin nila
not?
natin
Yes,
dito.
that would
Di
be an
ba?
honor also for Muntinlupa kasi actually
Yeah.
number
Pati
one
si
in business
Alvin,
friendliness
pati
for
si
3 years
Alvin
and
dadalhin
good
natin
governance.
dito
So we can
para
always
mag-direct naman nung show natin, hindi ba?
Grabe na 'to.
Sure, sure.
Baka
Oh, tell
mapunta
me,
ka sa
tell
Emerald
us.
Grabe,
City.
galing.
Tell us about your schooling naman, Marie Chris.
Yes,
What
oo,
are you
as a
taking
medical
Uy,
up?
grabe
student.
naman. Sobrang ano ko naman mahirap kasi it's online and para sa akin, yung time difference is very difficult. It's from 5 p.m. onwards. So it's like until early morning. Like kahit ano, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., grabe, I have a hard time, getting
Araw-araw
enough
puyat
rest
ka.
sometimes kasi early riser ako. So it's like I sleep late, but then I still get up early. So mamaya
Mhm.
naman in the afternoon I will take a nap. But yun, yun lang. And
Yeah.
then
You are
but I
taking up
really love it.
medicine, di ba,
Yes
Marie
po.
Chris?
Favorite
Yeah.
class ko
Te-
is pharmacology kasi it takes all of my subjects basically and then you have to solve a problem using yung basic fundamentals nyo. So parang like if you have glaucoma, then you have to understand the physics of the eye, the physics of the disease, but also
oh, good.
yung
Yeah.
yung kind of biochemical kind of the way that it works. And then when
Yeah.
you institute like a type of medication, the pharmacology side, you have to also understand the drug itself, the mechanisms for how it works so it can help the person. So anatomy and physiology, yung lahat, it's very elegant, but pero also very challenging. So but I
Mhm.
enjoy it a lot.
Ano ba
So
yung gagawa
I'm a
ka ng
nerd
gamot?
also. Okay naman.
Hindi
No,
naman pharmacology, it's about pharmacy.
yes, yeah, but it's the study of drugs interacting within the body. So
Ang
yung
bigyan ng
cellular
presidente.
biology, anatomy and physiology, yung lahat. Yung mechanisms,
Ang galing na
biochemistry.
naman.
I love it. I love it. So parang
Oh,
passion ko.
patug Alvin, siguro padinig na
Mag-share naman
natin
tayo
yung
ng mga activities
hindi
activities na.
i-share mo yung yung song ni Marie Chris para
Ay, sige,
madinig yung
sige,
Oh,
boses
masaya
thank
to.
niya.
you.
Okay.
Eh,
Ako'y
pwede,
Pilipino by Marie Chris Valdez.
it's, yeah, I'll be adding it to the stream. Ayan. Ayan. Mukhang masaya to. Mukhang masaya tong kantahan
Sa
na to.
Marikina yan.
Yes, for
Marikina.
Rizal Day. Rizal
Oh,
Day. They
talaga?
invited me to sing. Opo. Yung La Liga
Wow.
Marikina, we do service work together for the orphans kasi my advocacy is addressing the over 2 million abandoned children living sa Pilipinas. So I
Mm.
work with many organizations within the Philippines to address that cause. Like more recently,
That's
raising
nice.
funds for building a new orphanage in the Philippines through Philippine Orphanage Foundation. Dito sa
Mm.
States, in Georgia, that I got connected to through Miss Universe Philippines. And parang
Mm.
even after the competition, I still want to help the
Yeah.
people.
So
I
maganda
still
pala
want
din
to.
kasi because you have advocacy, sa mga beauty
Opo,
contest ngayon sa Pilipinas, talagang kailangan may advocacy, no?
opo, opo.
Ayan,
It's
maganda yan.
thank you. Hopefully it
Sige,
works.
sige, play muna natin to. Let's share
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah. Go
video
ahead.
of your performance
Ako'y
uh,
Pilipino.
for Rizal Day. Yan.
Yeah.
Gusto ko to,
Go ahead.
nationalistic siya. Okay.
Walang sound or okay lang. Okay na lang.
It has.
It has. Well, maybe it's just me. I can't hear it. Sorry.
Alvin, no sound.
Oh no! Now I can hear it. I can hear it now.
Has.
I guess I'm just konti. I don't know why. Are you on mute po? Maybe that's why. I'm not sure. Parang.
Just a moment. Just a moment. Ano lang
Sorry.
natin? Again. Okay, I'm so sorry. Let's
Okay.
just again, okay? Sorry. Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. It
It's an
has
honor
share
to be on
video.
your show.
Okay, okay, okay. Just a moment. Share. Ayan. Okay. Hindi sa monitor eh. Ayan.
Wow.
And that's
Ako'y Pilipino, ang dugo'y maharlika. Likas sa aking puso, at ika'y ganda. Sa Pilipinas, sa ating bayan, ay napelas ng sinayanan. Waray natipon ang kayamanan ng kaibigan. Bigay sa ating talino sa maputitan lan. Bigay sa katutubo ang naging kapagmahal. Ako'y Pilipino, ako'y Pilipino, isang bansa sa liga ang iniibig ko. Sa bayang kapandila, laan mo ay katira. Ako'y Pilipino, Pilipino ko to. Ako'y Pilipino, mas noon kahit kanino. Ako'y Pilipino, Pilipino ko to. Maraming salamat po inyo lahat.
Oh,
Ganun
kita
ay-
mo kung gaano siya kahusay. Hindi ba? Hindi ba, Alvin? Pala naman dyan. Palakpakan tayo. Anyway,
Ay,
that's
thank
very
you.
good song, Maricres. Alam mo, isa sa mga talent ni Maricres yan.
Oh yeah, all
and to
Filipinos sing. It's
everybody.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, hindi ba okay, Alvin?
alam mo akong kinabahan dun sa ginawa niya.
Ba't nakakabahan?
Alam
Alam mo,
yun,
sanay
di ba?
na.
Alam lang, ano ba? Beauty queen ba to o singer ba to?
Hindi, mahusay. Marami siyang talent, to tell you the truth. Mahusay
Grabe.
si Maricres.
As in,
Kita mo
sobra,
naman, ano,
sobra.
hindi ba?
Sobra.
Salamat po, Tito Rolly.
Yeah.
And thank you, Sir Alvin. It's so kind
Okay.
of both of you.
So, every Thursday, dito ka na, ha? Don't forget,
Yes po,
11:30.
10 o'clock. I will be.
Kaya, ano, be ready every Thursday. We'll send you the script a day before. Kaya, ano
Sounds
naman.
great.
Anyway, I would like to greet some of our listeners. Manena Guinap, kilala mo yan, si Tita Manena, di ba? You know Manena Guinap from Tacoma. I would say Pialup, taga Pialup siya. She's listening. And of course, we have also Dwayne Dumlao here from Seattle. Kiko Gaspay is also listening.
Hello.
Of course, my test
from,
is listening.
ano yan, ano? Sa
Louie Umahon. Ano ba to? Pinsan mo ba to?
Kapatid ko
Alvin?
po siya.
Kapatid. Hello, Louie. Kamusta ka na? At nasa
Nasa Dubai
po,
naman
ano?
siya. Nasa Dubai naman.
Dubai
My
pala.
brother
Dubai.
is in
O,
Dubai.
see,
Yes.
many of marami sa atin nakikinig from all over the world. Kaya batiin mo naman, ma-request your friends from Muntinlupa.
Hello.
Sure. Hayaan mo.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
ang
Mary Chris,
Palamuntin Lupeños.
siyempre, single ka pa?
Uy, syempre, naku, focus naman ako sa studies at saka sa
Ay,
pamilya ko. Grabe.
not into relationship.
Hindi.
Ayan,
Wala pang
siyempre.
oras
Siyempre,
yan.
maraming
Alvin.
mga may makapanood,
Alvin.
nagtatanong sila.
May
Oo.
humahanga. Baka maraming humanga riyan. Nakita mo naman,
Ay, naku.
Miss Washington ngayon siya.
Aba.
Kasali.
Wow.
Di ba? Talaga,
Oo.
ito naman, binabandera ko talaga yung niya, binabandera ko talaga na siya, Earth Day Network Youth Ambassador, Miss
Yes
Jennifer
po, para
D.H.
sa
Puntilu
Pilipinas.
Pasita, and an adoption advocate. Yan,
Mhm.
Yes po.
Yeah.
alam mo, napakabata mo pa and you have a lot of things ahead. At talagang, let's say, what can you share to those inspire beauty contest muna tayo. Gusto nilang what
Sure.
does it take to be a beauty queen, ganon. Ano bang kailangan?
Oh, sobra po, it really means being the most authentic version of yourself. Kasi grabe naman, you can always compare and contrast. Oh, she's prettier in this way, or she knows more about this. But really, it's about staying in your lane, staying on the path that God made for you. And if it's made for you, it will
Mhm.
come to you. So you really just
Wow.
have to prepare yourself. However you can prepare yourself. Everyone does the training. Everyone does the research into these topics. Kasi grabe, only 30 seconds. 30 seconds to answer these questions. So it really comes down to being who you are and your most authentic self. That makes you stand out. That makes you Miss Universe. That makes you relatable. So, ayun.
Thank you, candidate number 1.
Ting! I can hear the bell. Sa
Alam
likod
mo,
ko.
pag nasa stage ka na, alam mo yung split second is very important. That's why your
Oh,
mind
yeah.
has to work fast. Hindi ba?
Mhm.
I knew it. Lalo na during the rally sa Pilipinas. Pag napasubo nung araw, itatapong ka na lang sa stage and then you have to talk. So,
Right?
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
of
to work
course.
it
Of
fast.
course.
Yeah.
Hindi mo naman natatanong. Hindi mo natatanong. Sumali din ako dyan.
Naging Mr. Philippines ka ba, Alvin?
Hindi naman.
Alright,
Hanggang
sige, ikaw.
school lang tayo. School lang. Sa mga fans ko po dyan, matanda na po tayo. That was 1997.
Oh, wag mo naman pahalata. Ako, 1983 pa yun nung kasalukuyan na
Wow!
panay ang rally namin sa To tell you the truth, talking about rallies, nakulong kami ng 1 week sa May Kawayan, Bulacan.
Wow.
We have to
Ayan,
talk
kasi sabi ka na sa, nakulong ka dahil sumali ka sa
We
beauty
were-
pageant ng rally?
Woo!
Yes, rally. During that
Kaya
time.
mo yan.
Hindi, mga rally.
Habang
Before the EDSA
nagrarally kasi
revolution.
sila siguro, sila, rumampa sila.
Alam mo naman, basta UP product ka eh. Ayan, kamukha mo rin, di ba, Alvin?
Why not?
Anyway, kaya nga, pag-usapan na, Maricres, there's a news in Renton. The city of Renton has been developing. Alam mo, dami-dami niyang ginagawa rito eh. Kaya, when you come tomorrow, you will see Renton, maraming road construction. But,
Wow.
yung one of the Wells Street has been developed, one of the
Okay,
main
okay.
thoroughfares.
Mm.
Kaya ginagawa ito. Ayan, tingnan mo.
Oh, wow.
Project Cruz will begin curb and gutter work on South 2nd Street and South 3rd Street at their intersection with Williams Avenue and Wells Avenue. This work will include demolishing one corner at an intersection at a time, then rebuilding the corner with new curb, bulb, and gutter. There will be a single lane closure and parking restriction on all affected areas. Yan ang
Wow.
kita mo kung gaano kaganda ang mga development. dito
Bagong
sa
Renton.
And I would say,
May gagawin at saka,
kudos.
segue ko lang, Tito Rolly, ha?
kudos
Segue
to
ko
the
lang.
mayor. Kudos to the
Kudos
to the
mayor,
mayor.
Armando Pabone. Yeah, alam mo,
Yeah.
nakita ni Maricres how the city assisted us last food distribution. Ikwento mo, Maricres.
Oh, I think, Renton is just an amazing city. I think we've had several of our Filipino American celebrations there, like the awarding of the Congressional Gold Medal of Honor. It's
Oh,
very
yes.
neat,
Aside from that,
tidy.
and
Where
yeah,
my own grandparents were also a recipient of that honor. So thank you. Shout out to General Oscar Hillman, who made that possible by doing the research and talking to people in Washington, D.C., so that we can
true.
continue to honor our living veterans and their descendants who are here with us today. So
Yes.
it
Wow.
was a beautiful ceremony. I think they're still doing it, and they're currently trying to make a documentary or a movie about that whole
Yes.
process.
Yes.
Kasi it took
Actually,
75 years, 75 years for them to recognize the sacrifice of our
of
Filipinos, our
veterans.
Filipino family members who served. So grabe, long time coming. So thank you to the city of Renton for hosting that an incredible ceremony. So
Yeah, you were there at
definitely
the
love it there.
Renton Pavilion, isn't it? It
Hmm.
was at Renton Pavilion. Actually,
Okay.
isa rin dyan sa awardee was the, the father of Tess Ramos. Kaya isa rin
Ah.
yan sa
Mm.
awardee. Just like your
Wow.
grandpa. Alam mo, Alvin,
Yes.
dito, it took us 75 years, really, before we were able
It's a-
to convince the U.S. Congress to recognize our Filipino veterans.
Oo.
Isa dyan
Right.
si
Filam.
mga stalwart aside from General Hilliman, Estelma Sibilia, of course, Ellen Abellera, are some of the few people who really work
Oh
towards
yeah.
this. Dorothy
Grabe.
Sibonga,
A lot of
I would say,
meetings, a lot of
and also,
talking.
yeah. It actually before this was done, it took us about 7 years working
Oh
to the
wow.
Congress and
7
lobbying.
years of
Yeah,
hard
lot of
lobbying and
lobbying. Yes, that's
wow.
why we are so
Hard work.
thankful. We got it, and
Galing, ha?
we
Kudos
were
to you
served.
guys.
To tell you the truth,
Grabe.
we were approved of 15,000 for each veteran who served, who died,
Ah.
Wow.
who served, who are living and died before. Kaya nakakuha rin naman ng konting pabuya na tinatawag
So
natin
good.
sa Pilipino. Yeah.
Galing
Isn't it that's
naman.
something else na ginawa ng
Great
mga
job,
ano
Tito
natin?
Rolly.
Sobra.
Yeah.
Tito
Yeah.
Oscar and them.
Palakpakan natin yung mga veterano, no? Veterano sa gera ba yan, Tito Rolly?
Veterano ng mga World War II. Hindi kasi nung
Wow.
una, hindi tayo nire-recognize ng US eh. But now, they think otherwise. Without our help in the Philippines, nung World War II, we have to be recognized. Talagang tinulungan natin. These are the guerrillas, the Philippine Army, and everybody
Yes,
who
and
really
they were
served.
so
The
young.
Scout Rangers, I would say,
So young.
even the Scout Rangers.
Yung lolo ko, he was only 16 years old when he was enlisted sa guerrilla army sa Pilipinas. And he told me all about how it was, you were always hungry, you were always scared. Can you, as a child, imagine defending your country in the jungles of the Philippines?
Mhm.
And he saw so much death and so much destruction, and then parang at least the Philippine government gave reparations, and that's how my grandpa became a lawyer, is because he was able to pay for law school after the war with the reparations, and then to also have that honor afterwards, after 75 years, to also be honored by the U.S. government. Wow, Tito Rolly. It means so much to us, really. It means so much to
Yes,
him
yes.
to finally be recognized. Grabe.
Okay.
Siyempre, importante talaga yung sa mga natin.
Yeah. We'll play
Grabe
our
naman ang
next
mga lahing
OPM
minto,
song.
mga lahing bayani, ha?
Oo.
Yes!
Sige, patugtog muna tayo, Alvin.
Sige.
But before anything else, say hi to our friends, Roland Lastimosa and Vicky Lastimosa, MJ
Hello.
Marquez. Ito yung ng
MJ Marquez
LBC.
of LBC.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes,
MJ Marquez,
Manina
from
Grenap.
LBC.
Well,
Yeah.
Linda Nuged.
Manina
Of course,
Grenap.
Efren
Hello.
Pasqua is listening also.
Thank you
There is
very
so
much.
many friends who's listening right now. Kung basahin natin lahat, kawawa naman. And our next song, Tibok ng Puso by Willie Garte.
Tibok ng puso ulit. Di ba?
Yeah, or whatever you have there. Sige, ano ba? Ang nakasalang mo
Tingnan na.
dyan.
Tingnan natin to yung ano. Tingnan ko lang kung play to ha.
Yeah. Go
Is it
ahead.
playing now?
I can't
Hindi,
hear
hindi.
it, but
No. Wala.
Do you hear it?
Wala.
wala po.
Wala. Hirap
Sorry.
nito ha. Saglit ka.
Any-
Go DJ Alvin.
Actually,
Tell you
actually
Don't-
it's quite
don't-
technical
don't-
here, ano?
Oo. Pasensya na kayo dahilan
Oo,
may
kasi
technical pa tayo eh. Hindi
Oo,
pa
kasi we're still
nakaset up
adjusting.
mabuti ang ating studio. And definitely will alam nyo naman kaya ano.
If I use
But
this, mag-play kaya siya.
before anything, Prisco Holigores is also listening. Before anything, alam niyo yung LBC, kailangan dyan tayo nagpapadala ng balikbayan box. And alam mo, sa
Siyempre
daming
naman.
project natin, coming up, you can call up LBC office at Tacoma and look for Mr. Albert Navarro, yung manager dyan. Will give
Okay.
you
Siyempre,
the-
alam mo ba, makikita mo dyan sa ano, siguro yung lahat ng flyers ng LBC, talaga namang sino pang hahanapin nyo, ang ganda-ganda na ng kasama namin dito. Hello.
Oh, definitely. Malapit siya nakatira riyan sa LBC. Tatawid ka lang ng I-5. And hindi ba ma-request, you know where LBC is?
Opo, dito na ako sa
Yeah.
Tacoma. So, syempre, malapit na lang po.
Oo. Kaya nga,
That's so wonderful po
ano.
that they're doing that project. Thank you, Sir
Yeah.
Albert.
kaya ganyan, di ba?
Mm. Kasi po, they're still recovering kasi dami namang typhoons sa Pilipinas this past year. And
Actually,
they're not just many,
Sa
they're strong.
totohanan,
Grabing lakas.
ayan, mukhang pinatutugtog na ni Alvin eh. Pero walang sound,
Yeah.
Alvin. Anyway,
Oh.
talking about LBC,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, LBC, that's so great they're doing.
I don't know if it's...
go
Pero
ahead,
ayaw nga,
with your
no?
song. Mukhang walang
Yeah, so
sound.
let's continue with LBC for a moment.
Ano?
Mm.
Call up customer
Albert?
service of LBC 1-800-338-5424 that will connect you to all the departments
Oh,
of
wow.
LBC. So 1-800-338-5424 kung meron kayong money remittance, meron kayong cargo na padadala, air cargo or ship cargo, go to LBC at Tacoma. That's their main office.
Mm.
Go ahead,
Definitely
go ahead.
love to support.
Meron pa ba tayong kanta dyan, Alvin?
Saglit lang po, ha? Okay.
Hindi bale, we'll talk some more ni
Yes.
ma-request.
Maybe
What
Sir,
else?
yeah.
What else can you say sa naman your experience last week on our food giving?
Oh, yes.
sa
It was
Renton
so
din, sa
emotional
Renton
and
community.
so fulfilling serving our community here. Because,
Mhm.
that was the day after the insurrection at the Capitol. And grabe, the feeling after that happened in our country
Yeah.
is just, very divisive, we're scared, we're not sure what's going on. But then the next day to be able to help our community, we were serving
really
people. We didn't
fulfilling, right?
ask people if they were Republican or Democrat. We just gave them food. If you were someone in need, grabe, we're still a part of this community and we want to help you. And so it was just a wonderful experience to be a part of that service. And then shout out to Miss Brandy, Noko Grabe, her organization, and Miss Pia for their incredible service.
And
They
Copaw,
started off,
that.
and Kofao, yes, Tito Rolly, Tatas, and all of our wonderful manangs who volunteered.
Yeah,
It was so
dami,
wonderful.
di
And the
ba?
city of Renton who came through with a forklift,
Yeah.
emergency forklift last minute to help us do it. Do the job. That
Yeah.
was wonderful. City of Renton is just so good at serving our community.
And
And
opening their community center, right? Imagine.
opo, that was so wonderful
Yeah.
to just be a part of that process.
Mhm.
Ang daming naman,
Kaya,
Miss Brandy even said there were people who were crying because they hadn't eaten in 3 days and that was their first meal. That was their first food. So it's really
yeah.
needed. If you serve with us tomorrow, you're going to see lives touched. You're going to see people with their children who are hungry, who feel joy because you are asking
Mhm.
them how many families, not just their families, but how many families can you help by us
Right.
giving you food. So it's
Yeah.
really a great way to unite in our country and in our community. Despite all the hatred going around, we can focus on love and we can focus on loving our neighbor. So
True.
it's a really
True.
beautiful
I agree
experience
with
to
you.
serve.
There's,
Yes, po.
isn't it, Maricres? There's nothing like giving out love and giving your
Mm,
heart to people.
right.
Oh, I think
Absolutely.
Alvin is ready right now with the song by Angeline Quinto.
Woo!
Go
Wonderful.
ahead, Alvin. Alvin, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I can't hear it. Can you hear it? Oh, there it is. Yay. Oh, there it is. Yay.
Hanggang kailan kita iibigin? Hanggang saan kita hahanapin? Kahit saan ka man naroroon ngayong sinta, magpakailanman pinapangako kong hihintayin kita. Akala mo pagmamahal mo ay akin, ngunit sa isang saglit ako pala'y iiwan din. Ako ba ay nagkulang? Ikaw ba ay sinaktan upang iwanan mo ang puso kong ngayon ay sugatan? Hanggang kailan kita iibigin? Hanggang saan kita hahanapin? Kahit saan ka man naroon ngayon, sinta, magpakailanman pinapangako kong hihintayin kita. At kung sakali mang bumalik ka pa sa piling ko, tatanggapin kita na walang isusumbat sa'yo. Pinatawad na kita bago ka pa bumalik. Kahit kailanman ay di maglalaho itong aking pag-ibig.
Yan, ang pinangangako mo, hihintayin kita. Tama ba, Alvin? By Angeline
Beautiful.
Quinto.
That's
Maraming
beautiful.
nagtatanong si Manong Efren Pasqua kung kakanta ka raw. Mukhang nahuli si Manong Efren Pasqua eh. Dahil kapapasok lang niya watching. And
Well,
Manena said the beautiful song. She really like it. Of course, Mario Erquisa Kayabyab watching from Milpitas City, California.
yes.
Wow.
Kaibigan natin yan sa mga radyo. Efrem Roriolaso. Bukas makikita natin si Efrem to join us in our outreach program ng COPAW and INSP, Brandy Barge. Kaya yan ang isang mga natin. I think we have some news from the Washington State KAPAA, the Asian Commission on Asian Pacific. Um,
Oh, wow.
Ayan, Healthy Washington Roadmap to Recovery. Governor Jay Inslee announced the Healthy Washington Roadmap to Recovery. It is a regional based recovery plan. Alam mo, Washington has avoided overwhelming the state's healthcare system so far through rigorous safety measures and social and economic restriction. This recovery system aims to safely ease some restriction while also maintaining crucial hospital capacity, ensuring care for Washingtonians that need it, and paving the way for economic recovery. To tell you, mga listeners, mostly of the restaurant has opened up since the other day. Kaya meron tayong phase 1 at phase 2. Kaya if you have if the business has meet the three requirements on have to open up, they'll be allowed to open up with a minimum I would say minimum capacity, hindi ba? You know that para magkaroon tayo ng social distancing, para hindi tayo magkaroon ng, we always maintain that 6 feet Alvin, sa Italy ba na may maintain yan 6 feet requirement apart from
Nako.
each other?
Apart from each other, pero mukhang mas maraming 6 feet under ang nangyari dito sa amin sa Italy.
Oo nga, pero they found out na 88% it was because of the
Yes.
COVID.
Yes.
Kaya
Naman, ang maganda dyan kasi may phase 1, phase 2 kayo dyan sa Seattle, diyan sa Washington, ano? So, meron talagang planning na ginagawa ang government ninyo or yung governor, di ba?
Yeah.
Yung state ninyo talagang merong mga ganon. And they are really vocal kung anong mga importanteng mga dapat gawin. Kasi dito, it became a joke na talaga sa totoo lang na halos linggo-linggo, pabago-bago ang sinasabi ng premier namin dito. We have yellow, orange, and red. So yung red yung pinakamatindi na
grabe.
talagang walang lalabas. Walang lalabas.
Lockdown. Ang tawag
Then
dito
orange,
dyan, lockdown.
it's partial, parang bawal pa rin. Parang ang hirap eh. Kasi iisa naman yung iniiwasan yung sakit, di ba? kahit yellow, orange, or red ka, talagang gano'n. Pag mataas na yung numbers, lalagyan nila sa red, tapos ang problema dito are the businesses. Maganda niyan sa inyo, talagang nag-open na. Dito, open naman, pero hanggang alas 6 lang pwedeng mag-serve. Bawal ang dine-in.
Dito naman, ang dine-in is up to 9 o'clock lang.
Wala kaming dining dito. Wala talaga as in. Lahat
wala
is
pa.
over the counter or take out. Yan, ganun lang pwede.
Yeah.
Pero hindi
That was
pwedeng
That was until last January 12, which is Makalawa. Makalawa, nagbukas na halos lahat ng restaurant.
Ay, buti pa. Diyan makaka-recover.
Restaurant na malapit kina Maricres. Ang tawag dyan yung Cheese Paraiso restaurant. Tama ba, Maricres?
Are there a lot of
Yes,
Filipino
yes.
restaurants there?
Malapit lang. Marami, and there's a lot of up and coming restaurants dito sa Washington State. A Seattle based Filipino restaurant won best
Is
restaurant in
per
Seattle
cuisine.
I
Metro
think
this year.
we can do
Yeah.
something about those restaurants na pwede, we can feature them. We
Oh
just have
yes,
to,
we
Absolutely.
will.
I'll reach out to them. I'll send them an email and see if they wanna be
yeah, yeah.
featured.
Maybe in the
Yan,
future,
yung
we're,
restaurant dyan sa malapit sa inyo, Maricres, yung Paraiso, you can get in touch with them. Ding and Princess, the owner, uh,
Yes, why
I think
not?
we really
si
can have
Princess,
something from a show.
they know us. Sabihin mo sila,
Um,
lapitan mo sila. So, sabihin mo, we'll
Washington.
give them spills and we can invite them to be
Oh, they
in
can
the
give us
program.
steaks. Siyempre,
Yeah.
they can give us steaks also, and adobo, and pancit, and so on.
Hindi naman.
We are open,
Actually, ano na,
para
we'll
we are
try
open to
to
that, ha?
build up our advertising and
Yes,
marketing
yes. Don't worry,
sa
it's
show
our
at
second episode,
sa
and there's
program.
a lot of things na pwedeng, maybe, Marie Chris can also send us an email, and uh, we are uh, we are accepting any ideas na pwede natin para mapaganda ang show natin. And this is for all the Filipinos abroad, ah. It's not only for
Yes.
the
Yes,
US, it's for a
of
global
course.
Filipino range. Yun yung scope natin, yun yung vision natin dito sa Filam Journal, no? That
Hmm.
we are communicating, no? There are things na we want to know about the US, di ba? There are things that we want to know about people's lives in the sa US pa rin. So, alam mo yun, maka-inspire din tayo. Siyempre, ikaw, from Marie Chris, no? Having Marie Chris here, it's
Mhm.
a big thing
Thanks
na
for having
ibang, ibang
me.
bata, medyo sunod na tatanda at matanda. Complete. Parang we cater all ages po talaga dito.
We just need the
Hmm.
pinakabata. We need to get a
Yes,
very, very young.
yes,
Maybe
yes,
sa
yes.
high school, starting high
Yeah,
schooler.
isang kahit doon.
Hmm.
Yun nga eh. Kailan ba ako pupunta dyan?
Yeah,
Pero
maybe
Oh, ano
mag-might
pa?
even, why
mag-might
not?
Ano
wait
pa ang
kami dyan.
announcement natin?
There's a lot of
Ano?
announcements here.
Go
Uh,
ahead, Alvin.
okay.
Yung
Ano
sa
pa ba?
APU, yung
APU.
APU, yung
Okay,
sa
APU will have its list of virtual training of the year. BIM, Building Information Modeling Training. Understand the meaning and usage of level of development. Explain the key components of a BIM project execution plan. Understand and explain the benefits of a synchronized project workflow. And that is for all the engineers, I think, of AFU. It's from President Kiko Gaspay. Grabe, no? Parang sila lang
oo.
nakakaintindi niyan.
Hindi naman. Talagang
Right,
ano
that's
yan.
so great.
Actually, they'll be having a Zoom
Mm.
seminar. Kaya nga maganda
So for those
sa APU.
Filipinos that are engineers, we have an association like AFU, no? That that helps each other. Ano, they support each
Oo
other.
naman.
Whatever kind of whatever yon type of engineer you are, ganon.
No matter what,
Magsama-sama sila, no
mechanical,
matter what.
electrical, kahit architectural nga tinatanggap nila eh.
Wow.
Talagang ano sila, they are so aggressive. Tsaka mga IT, yung mga ITs, ang daming nila membro from meron nga silang within the club may T-Mobile group ang tawag nila. Kaya yung vice president nila works with T-Mobile. This is one of the leading rito communication provider sa
Yes.
Seattle.
And we also have another one. Dapat dito, Doktora Maricres. Dapat dito pa eh, di ba?
Oh,
American
wow,
Health
Daniel.
Association in Seattle. And so they're wanting to make sure that we get enough diverse candidates applying. It's important that our team reflect the diversity in the local community. This is the request of Miss Francesca Pabili Minas. Yan. You can see the numbers there and her position, communication and marketing.
Yeah.
Ayan, she's a senior director. Ayun, so they're looking for a business development director and a government relations
Position.
position. Wow, ganda yan, ano?
For
Bagay
the
ito.
American Heart Society.
Bagay ito kay Mami Chris.
Oh,
Mami Chris, balikan mo.
bagay sa
to sa,
akin.
tatanggalin namin sa publicity, hintayin namin ikaw, ha? Nag-apply ka dun.
Okay, okay. No,
Actually,
I
bagay
will
sa
still
ano,
be
no?
here with you. Yeah, no, I think it's so great that they're reaching out to our community and putting it out there because it is so important to have the community reflected within the businesses that thrive there. So it's like, I want to give back.
Yes.
Yes.
Alam mo, that's why we have this radio program. Aside from entertaining people, kailangan din naman we help the community. Kaya nga, we are reaching out to everybody. Kamukha niyan, the American Heart Society rito sa Seattle, Frankie Minas has been in touch with us. Marami rin, even yan sila General Hillman dyan in Tacoma, because Copaw has reached out so many things. And mind you, one of the projects of Copaw ngayon, we are supporting SOS Village of Tambalan, Cebu. We got connection yesterday that we would like to help them. Kaya kung ano man yung mga magko-collect tayo ng mga lumang damit but usable. Ibig sabihin, yung pinaglumaan na natin, alam mo, we have so much dresses or ating mga damit sa closet natin na hindi na natin nagagamit eh. Kaya ipapadala na natin sa Pilipinas yan. Not only damit, shoes will be, or what, kaya Maricres, bukas we can find some medicine na pwede natin padala sa Pilipinas. Alam mo naman, last time,
Pwede naman po. They always
maraming
need.
vitamins,
Grabe.
hindi ba? You saw
Yeah.
it. There are so many
Vitamins.
vitamins.
Grabe. Sobrang lakas ng malnutrition right now kasi,
Yes, sa
families have
Pilipinas.
become unemployed. They're not able to have access to as much food. So vitamins, supplements, those are all very much needed. sa
That's why
Pilipinas.
you can go to our website, copaw.org, to connect with us or call up our number 206-963-3388. 206-963-3388. We are gathering all these things and monthly we will send it to Cebu. Kaya ano mo na rin yung orphanage sa Muntinlupa, isasama na natin, Maricres.
Yes, there are
Yes.
orphanage. So I have worked specifically
You-
with the Tuloy Foundation that takes care of 3,000 abandoned rescued children from the streets of the
Imagine.
Philippines. And then
We can,
I also-
that's, yes. Go ahead.
madami.
Oo. You know, Copaw has been working out something like this, really, para ano natin, we will gather all whatever. We can accept donation money and we will try to disseminate all these things. Kaya nang ginagawa natin outreach. Of course, kasabihan natin sa Pilipino, charity begins at home. Kaya ngayon, that's why we are doing this here in Seattle, per se, in Washington State.
Yes.
Going
So where I
out,
was
giving
born.
out food.
So na
isn't it?
pinaanak ko.
Yeah. And imagine we're even going
Okay.
out to Vancouver on February 13, Washington, which is about 2 hours drive, Alvin, from Seattle. 2.5 hours drive. That's why pupunta kami ron para mamigay lang ng pagkain. And to tell you, we are giving out
Pwede rin kayong pumunta
80,000
dito.
pounds.
Pwede
Padadala
po.
ka namin.
Actually,
we are giving
yeah,
out
I may be-
80,000 pounds of produce, ha?
May
80,000
risk pa ba dyan? May
Kaya
risk
nga
pa ba
sabi
dyan,
sa'yo,
mga teasers?
pumunta ka na rito eh. Sabihin mo kay Tita
Para
Dolor mo,
pagkali ko dito, puro tilatan dala ko galing dyan, ng mga spam, gano'n.
ay papadalang ka namin ng
Spam,
paminsan-minsan.
tapos ano pa nga yung naisip ko? Coffee mate.
Walang problema yan. Marami rin.
Kasi
Yeah.
parang,
Last
yung
time,
things na-
kami nga ni Marites, ang dami
Ang
namin
lalaki.
pinamigay eh, di ba?
ang lalaki nung
Marites
dyan,
and Tess
ganun.
and the Opo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We get those
Ano
from
yun?
our ano.
Yeah.
Makikita mo bukas sa live how we are giving out Alvin.
Mm.
And Marites will help me interview some people. But number one, we will interview Brandy. Right, Marites?
Mm.
Yes, we
Or
will.
napakagaling, for sure, napakagaling yun si Marie Chris para
Maricres.
i-feature niya ang lahat ng nangyayari tomorrow sa ating drive. So which is before that drive we also have an announcement. Last announcement natin
Sige.
and we'll be
Go
wrapping
ahead.
up, no? So,
Yeah.
it's a job opportunity, Washington State Patrol. Okay? The Washington
Mhm.
State Patrol will be hiring 16 new trooper cadets, and 24 commercial vehicle enforcement officers in the next 6 months and invites interested individuals to apply. Ayan. So what does it mean po, Tito Rolly?
It means
Kukuha sila
dito
ng
sa
kukuha sila
state,
ng mga
kukuha ng ano yan, yung WSP, yan yung they involved sa highway patrol because
Ah,
the I-5 is going from north to south dito and yung I-90 is east to west. So we need really highway patrols really in the whole Washington state.
Wow. At sabi
Marami
dito,
yan,
both
60.
trooper and
Mhm.
CVEO positions are high paying. Wow. And
Oh, yes.
with excellent benefits and just as
wow.
importantly, daily
Galing.
opportunities to serve the public and make a difference during these difficult times. WSP's next Trooper Academy class starts on July 12 and paid job training opportunities across the state are available immediately for those chosen to be part of WSP. Wow, grabe ano, may
Yes. Alam mo,
may
ano
bayad
yan?
na habang nagte-training.
Oh,
Kasi hindi ko
nasa
tapusin.
ano yan, ang 5 figures yan annually. Higher 5 figures.
5
Ah,
figures. Kasama po yung
so,
.00 doon.
hindi kasama. Alam mo,
Guys, palakpakan
talagang
natin
ano,
yung kaibigan.
if I remember right, correct me if I'm wrong,
Oh.
nasa walang bababa sa about 60,000 a year yan.
So, kailangan
start
Philippine,
with. To
US
start with,
citizen pa, no?
that means about 5,000 a month.
So,
Yan
mga
ang
Pilipino,
sweldo
pwedeng mag-apply dito, Pilipino, no? Mga
Oo,
Pinoy na,
basta't American citizen, pwede sila. Kahit Pilipino ka, kahit Vietnamese, tinatanggap nila. All ethnicity. Dahil alam mo, dito sa Washington, we're trying to convert it to a total ethnic group. Hindi lang puro Caucasian. Tama ba,
that's-
Maricres?
Be more
Is that,
diverse. That's so true.
yeah,
To
we
be
are,
reflective of the
yes.
community. That's really good.
Yes.
grabe.
Parang it's more relatable. It's like, oh, I'm being pulled over by someone, not always parang buti lang. But, that
Dapat,
we're all active.
wow. Grabe, ang ganda pala dyan. Ano? Parang sa Canada din. Divert sila doon, tama ba?
That's
good. Parang
Parang
ganun.
community nila.
Ganun yung ano nila, I think. There are a lot of Filipinos din doon sa Canada, di ba? Halos lahat yata ng taga-amin nasa Canada na din eh. Bukod sa Italy.
Hindi, kasi it's easier to enter Canada than the US.
Mhm.
Dahil, dahil tayo, yung betting process ng US is, lalo na ngayon, is so strict. Kaya sa akin, being a Filipino, I agree to that betting process. Dahil imagine, before we were given that pass, that visa, it took me 15 years to wait. Kaya dapat everybody should follow that. Kaya anyway, iyan ang mga ano natin. O baka pwede na tayo magpatugtog ng susunod na ating kanta. And magkwekwentuhan muna kami ni Maricres dito.
Sige. Magkwentuhan muna kayo ni Marie Chris.
Kaya
Okay.
yeah.
Parang
Maricres, what's your plan? Alam ko you'll be staying here for the meantime hanggat kumaling si nanay. Alam mo
Opo.
naman, matanda na si nanay eh. And I know your mom is
Yeah.
taking care of nanay so well. Kaya
She's doing
hopefully
such a
you
good
can stay
job.
longer. You can stay longer. And aside from staying longer, I know you can help the radio and the newspaper as well.
Of course, I
Kahit
want to
papano.
serve. I want to help the
Yeah.
radio because you are reaching out for, you're reaching out to our community. You're
Mm-hmm.
connecting everyone and
Mm-hmm.
you're making people feel like they're not alone. And
Yes.
opening up such wonderful opportunities for people within our community. It's an honor to be here for
That's
and an
why
honor
we
to
are
serve through your radio
inviting.
show.
Yeah. That's why
Opo.
we are
And
inviting people really to participate in our radio show. Pwede naman din sila mag-request ng song if they want to, isn't it? Ayan, si
yeah.
Alvin will always help us. Kaya nga, ano, if you have some friends to greet, Arnold Padrigal. Hi, Marie Cres, sabi niya, woohoo, watching from San Francisco. I think
Woohoo!
he's
Hello!
your friend. Kaya ano, Arnold
Yes.
Padrigal. Yeah, aside from
Yung
Efren
kaibigan ko
Pascua
from,
and Efren
yeah.
Rololazo. Oo.
Mm-hmm.
From San
And
Francisco yan, ha? Ibig sabihin,
opo, opo.
yeah,
We
yeah.
actually met online lang kasi we're both active in the community kahit
Oh,
yung
good.
mga Filipino Facebook groups. So,
Mm-hmm.
active naman ako sa Filipino Facebook groups and then he created, even though he's based out of San Francisco in California, he created a group for Filipinos based in Washington State sa Seattle or yung
Oh, what's
vicinity.
this? Ano yung Filipino
Yeah, so
sa
there's a
dito?
Facebook group, and kasi he saw that I'm so active, he invited me to be one of the admins on that
Mm-hmm.
Facebook page.
No, let
So
us connect.
even though we've never
Connect
met in
natin.
person, we've video
Yeah.
chatted parang yung
Mm-hmm.
we're also working on a project for Filipinos here in Washington State. So
Mm-hmm.
called the Global
Connect them with
Filipino Network.
Kofao. Yeah, connect them
Yeah,
with
we
Kofao.
want
Yeah.
everyone to be linked
It's,
together so we
it's the
can
coalition
do
of
it.
Filipino-American Organization, isn't it?
Yes
So,
po.
even your mom is a member here, yung FAL dyan sa Tacoma,
Mm.
you know, they are members. Like the Filipino community of Yakima Valley is a member of COPAW 2. The Filipino community
Wow.
of Shoreline is a member. Filipino community of North Puget Sound in Everett. Alam mo, these are organizations that really combine their effort really to make the organization a big reach out to all the communities. Kaya nga natin itong ginagawa.
Wow.
Di ba? We have been
That's
doing
so
this.
great.
Imagine COPA has been in the has been registered since 1951. Almost 70
Wow.
years old already. Kaya
That's
it's the
that's
70th
so
year
wonderful.
this year, and I hope we can do a big celebration being the 70th year of COPAW dito sa Washington
Wow.
in the very near future.
Congrats
Parang nung
po.
binuksan, ikaw nadun ka na, no?
Alvin, ha?
Yes po.
Hindi porke maputi na buhok ko, ha?
Akala ko nung binuksan yung koko, nadun ka na.
eh, 2007 lang tayo naririto sa Amerika eh. Kaya lang, buti naman at pinagkatiwala ngayon sa ating leadership. Ang COPAW, after fighting, actually, it was, I was duly elected last.
Kailan ba yan gagawin to?
Hindi, this year nga, iniintay lang natin kung magkakaroon ng opening ang COVID. Alam mo naman, they are so strict. Kaya,
Oh yeah, they are.
we'll hold it in a very nice hotel here in Hyatt, yung 70th, and we are trying to invite
Okay na ako sa bahay ni ano,
personality.
okay na ako sa bahay ni Tita Dolor kasi maraming pagkain din.
Ayan. Sigurado tatanggapin ka niya. We would like to hold it this October sana. Actually, we have reserved a date in Hyatt Regency here at
Wow.
Lake Washington. Pero subject
Perfect.
to, of course, COVID condition. Di ba?
Subject to vaccine.
Yes. Kumakalat na naman ang mga vaccine dito. Kaya lang, you have to have, ang problema, kailangan mo humingi ng sa medical practitioner sa primary doctor mo para ka mabigyan. Kasi it's not yet open really sa Washington State. Pero in the very near future, sinasabi nila, it will be open to everybody dahil marami ng mga places na nakahanda for distribution of COVID vaccine. Isa na
That's great.
malapit dito, about a mile away, merong isang talagang
Are all
prepared,
Filipinos
place.
informed? Informed na po ba lahat ng mga Pilipinos dyan about how
Hindi pa rin. At least we
bago
will
gawin
inform
ba?
them.
Paano nila
We will
gagawin?
inform them as
Okay.
soon as we get
Trying.
all the news through our radio, of course, Alvin, and through our newspaper. Kaya nga iaano natin to. If you kaya nga yan isa sa mga way of knowing where to go and how to do it. Hindi ba?
Ay, yes.
Para
So,
makakuha ng mga vaccine.
For our last song, Tito,
Makinig po kayo. Okay,
we have
go ahead
something
with your song.
for our, ayan, and this is one of, nakapakinig ko lang siya kaninang umaga. Maganda siya.
Oh, sige, go ahead.
Kasi parang haharanahin lang si, Marie Cres.
Hiling.
Also,
Yes.
just realized we have the ABS-CBN colors, yung red, green, and blue between us. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Iisang pag-ibig ang nais makamit, yun na ikaw. Nag-iisang pangako na di magbabago para sa'yo. Saan ka man, sana'y maalala mo. Kailanman, saan di magkalayo. Tanging ikaw lamang ang aking ibigin. Walang ibang hiling kundi ang yakap mo't halik. Di malilimutan mga araw natin kay sarap balikan. At lagi mong isipin, walang ibang mahal kundi ikaw. Manay, sana'y maalala mo. Kailanman pangako di magkalayo. Tanging ikaw lamang ang aking ibigin. Walang ibang hiling kundi ang yakap mo't halik. Saan ka man ay sana'y maalala mo. Kailanman saan di magkalayo. pag-ibig. Walang ibang hiling kundi ang mo't halik.
And there you go, Tito Rolly.
Ang aking
That was great.
Yes,
So-
healing.
So, bali lumaki
Nice
si
song.
Marie Chris sa Pilipinas.
Ano?
Huh?
No,
Sa Pilipinas.
actually, dito siya pinanganak. Si
Uh-huh.
Maricres. Sabihin mo nga,
Yes, po.
Maricres. She was born here, but she goes to the Philippines almost every year. Yan, kaya mahusay siya mag-Tagalog eh.
Ang yaman ni Mama.
Yes po.
Hindi, ang yaman ni Lolo at ni Lola.
Ay, palakpakan natin.
Naman.
Ang grabe, yaman-yaman nila.
Yeah.
Kaya ano. Oy,
It's
It's
wait,
like to serve.
Hindi
a
ko talaga
comment
na
from
ano eh.
a comment from D. Alegrado. You are always welcome here at my home. Sabi ni
Ay.
Tita Dolor mo.
Aww. That's so kind. That's so kind.
Yeah, yeah.
And yung sa lola ko, kasi dun sa...
You'll meet her, Maricres, tomorrow. You'll meet her
Oh,
tomorrow.
that's so
She
great. I'm
might
so
be,
excited.
She might be there at the...
Yun, and shout
Kaya-
out to my lola sa
Yeah.
yung tatay ko. Kasi she built the first hospital sa Pilar, Sorsogon after she
Oh, yes.
retired here. So,
Oh.
Tapos you
That's
have
why
a hospital.
I grew
Is
up
the hospital
young.
still running in Pilar?
and it has a school next to it, so we're really like very so grateful kasi even from a young age our family has been always about service in our community and serving alongside you, Tita Rolly, like with the project here in
I know.
Seattle. So
We can.
we all grew up together, so
Mm-hmm.
it's an honor
Mhm.
to keep our ties between our two countries. Kasi dual citizen ako, so between the motherland and dito sa US.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Yeah.
Grabe,
Kaya
ano.
nga,
May mga
sabi ko nga
hospital.
ron sa Alvin, sabi ko nga yung mga Pilipino rito mag-dual citizen sila for easier for them to travel. You know, there are lots of
Opo.
advantages. Kaya nga, vamos siya, Alvin, with your request, kukumbidahin natin ang konsulado dito sa programa natin. In our program.
Mhm.
Oh, birthday
Grabe.
greetings muna tayo. Do you have some birthday
Yeah.
greetings, Maricres, to your friends? Anyway, birthday
For
greetings to
today.
Luz B. Milton. Today,
Yes.
Luz B. Milton and Ayi Raimundo Poroganan. Yan.
Wow.
Mm,
I
also-
definitely want to greet a lot of
Sige.
people, but parang ano pa, let's see if I can find it. Where is it? Where does it say birthday greetings dun sa friends mo?
Yeah.
So for happy
Anyway,
birthday.
I have...
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Kung meron ka.
I just want to greet my fellow sister queen in Parañaque City, malapit sa Muntinlupa City, Ciara
Yes.
Garcia. I want to wish you a happy 24th birthday. Bench de
Oh,
Los
good.
Santos, happy birthday, sir.
Mhm.
Matt Chester, happy birthday. Zach Howard from the Peace Corps, happy birthday. Icebreaker Tony, happy birthday. And this is a wonderful Filipino-American leader, si Miss Diana Jorda, who's been leading our Bible study here in Tacoma for the past, oh my gosh,
Yes, happy
12
birthday
years?
to Diana.
yeah, and Janelle Ironford McDermott from Northwest University, Topher Bonifacio Usi in Oregon, and Connor O'Brien from my alumni, Bellarmine in Tacoma. So, happy birthday, everyone!
Yeah. Happy birthday also to Susan Pesebre Valdez. Hindi ko alam kung kamag-anak mo to. She's a good friend from,
Maybe.
From the North, Linwood. Also, happy birthday to Pele Apen, the Philippine Peanuts, the owner of Philippine Peanuts. On October 15 also, Miraduna Bebsui, Su, look up in Facebook. Also, to Rotarian Governor Fortunato de Mayog Jr. of Tanawan, Batangas. Happy birthday, Katato. And also, wag natin kalimutan, on Friday, the mother of Dolor Esconde is the birthday of Nanay Memay Ramirez Esconde. On October 16, Clary Banji of Arlington, Washington. Wayne Gilson the husband of Alice, our Secretary of COPAW, Jim Brosu, the husband of Marie Brosu, and also my apo, my granddaughter, Tiana Dison, in Hawaii, Honolulu. Happy birthday to all.
Wow.
O ikaw naman,
Happy
Alvin, baka meron kang
birthday!
birthday greeting bago
Naghanap
tayo
tuloy ako sa
magpaalam.
naghanap tuloy ako sa Facebook. Ito.
Yan ako rin.
Okay.
Medyo mahirap po
Ay,
din.
siyempre, ang aking Sorella, ang aking sister, hindi, ano to, batchmate ko, pero parang kapatid ko na sa Italy. Mitch Tiamsim Abante, happy birthday sa'yo. Oo, birthday niya talaga, totoo. Birthday, birthday
Happy
niya talaga.
birthday.
Oo,
Aww.
di ba? Meron siyang
Yeah, happy
picture.
birthday.
At syempre, Raul Alonso and Rolando Celeste ng Florence, Italy. At sino pa ba dito? Si Neves de Belen, Rolando Celeste Fernandez, ayun. Happy birthday sa inyong lahat. At kung sino mga friends ko pa diyan na nagbe-birthday ngayon, mag-invite naman kayo. Ayan yan. Talaga, wish ko lang talaga. Ano ba? Weekend, tama-tama weekend. Maraming handaan.
Happy
May
weekend
handaan
to
ba
all.
dyan?
Oh, yeah, let's give Maricres the final word.
Yes,
Maricres, your
let's,
final word
yeah.
before we
Oh,
go.
okay. First
Before
off, I just want to
anything
say
else,
thank you. Yeah.
ayan. Yan,
Uh,
solo na. Napakagandang
Grabe,
series.
maraming salamat po, Tito Rolly and Sir Alvin. Thank you so much for this opportunity to be on the show with you every Thursday. I'm looking forward to bonding and continuing to serve our communities. Big shout
Yes.
out to Miss Brandy and just everyone who will be volunteering tomorrow. Come out and volunteer with COFAL as we continue to just unite our communities over food. What better way to do
Okay.
that than giving away free food to those who are in need? So that is Farm to Families boxes through the Filam Journal, COFAL, Lions, Phil Cuisine, Alcu, everyone involved. INSP, maraming salamat po. See you tomorrow. And
Thank you
Tito
too.
Rolly, what time tomorrow?
8:30.
8:30 in
8:30.
the
Yeah,
morning.
you
All
know
right.
that
And we will
that's
be there, I think, until 1 or 2,
2
right?
2 o'clock. 2
2
o'clock.
p.m. So if you are hungry or you
Volun
know someone who is hungry who doesn't have a car and doesn't
Mhm.
have access to kind of getting there on time, feel free to come by. We allow for picking up from multiple families so that you can help be an advocate and an agent of positive change despite this pandemic. And grabe naman, I'm so inspired by you, Tito Rolly, Tito
Mhm.
Tess, Sir
Thank you
Alvin,
so
and
much.
all of our family member communities. Kasi even though you
Thank you.
are last week, oh my gosh, I just want to say, Sir Alvin, Tito Rolly, Tita Tess, all of our manongs and manongs, they're making us look bad. Kasi how old are they? And they're working so hard. They're like, no, I got this. And then,
Thank
you
you.
know, they're
Thank you.
running around. They're really
Mhm.
working hard. So, grabe, I just want to call out the younger generation. We should be working just as hard
Together.
to serve our
Yeah.
communities
Working
as they
together.
are. And
Yeah.
grabe, with as much hustle and as much heart as they serve. Kasi they're also, look what Sir Alvin, they're the vulnerable population. And yet
Yeah.
they're still out there serving. And you are such an inspiration to me,
Talagang
Tito Rod.
nahiya naman talaga kami sa iyo, Tito Rolly. At
Hindi
sila
Ay!
yung
naman.
mga kabatch ni Tito Rolly, nahiya naman talaga kami.
Oh!
No, actually, sa
Anong gusto
totohanan,
mo,
sa
Tito
totohanan.
Alvin? Sir Alvin? Kuya
Yeah.
Alvin?
Kuya, kuya na lang,
Bago
kuya
tayo,
na lang.
bago tayo
Okay.
mamaalam, sa totohanan, don't forget, tomorrow, Friday, volunteers should report at 8:30 and we'll start the line 10:30 in the morning. So, tomorrow, sa St. Anthony Church, let's see each other. We'll get food for your family. It's a good, sabi nga ni Maricres, and definitely, until next Monday, watch our show, Filam Journal Radio. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. At Alvin, maraming salamat sa iyong pagdidirect at sa iyong pagproduce ng show. Next
Sige
time,
pa,
we'll have more music.
Yes.
Alam mo, we'll have more
Kasi
music.
padalo natin to,
entertainment.
honestly guys, talagang sa mga viewers namin, maraming salamat sa suporta ninyo. At para syempre sa pag-suporta ninyo, huwag niyo kakalimutan na mag-like and subscribe sa aming Facebook and YouTube channel. Madali lang namang madali lang namang tandaan siya kasi it's just, yan, Filam
Ayan.
journal lang naman. Filam journal. Radio. Tama ba, Tito Rolly? Yes.
Yes.
Filam Journal Radio. Yun lang naman ang tatandaan nyo sa inyong mga YouTube and Facebook channel. At saka syempre, marami pa naman tayo in store. Pero nagpapasalamat ako kasi in 1 week, meron na kami ng 200 subscribers. Di ba?
I
At
think
mas
we have
dadami
more.
pa yan.
We have
We have more,
Okay.
no? Hindi lang
Yeah.
sila marunong mag-pindot ng follow.
Hindi.
Yeah.
Yung last ko, nag-surpass na ng 400 eh. In
Ayan,
China.
that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow,
I think we'll have
congrats!
more. We'll have more.
Yes,
Definitely.
para masaya yan. Kasi naman, Tito Rolly, ay yung
Sabi
mga
niya,
kabatch mo, sabihan
Tita
mo.
Dolor mo. Oo. Kanina ko nga lang sined sa kanila, I had about 400 contacts na ganun din si Maricres, makapag
Kaya
share
ilalagay ko rin
sa
si
mga
Maricres sa
kaibigan niya.
page natin. I-invite
Oo,
kita,
sige
Maricres.
naman.
At saka,
Oo.
Thank
so
you.
tomorrow you can go live on your phone
Sure.
on our page. Kaya mo na yan. Kasi and then
And bukas
Ano?
definitely will go live. Watch out for
Yeah.
it during the
Sounds
distribution.
good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Magandang
so
hapon
much
po
po.
sa inyong lahat. Thank you, Maricres, and hope to see you tomorrow. And
Yes.
regards to your mom and to nanay. So magandang hapon po at hintayin nyo kami sa Lunes at naririto po kami ulit na nila Alvin. Magandang hapon
Alright.
sa inyong lahat. Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.